What's going on, y'all? I hope y'all are having a good day. I'm having a little bit of technical issues, so post game we'll try and figure all that out. I'm just go ahead and do it all from my phone. I guess we'll just roll with the punches. What's up, SEC football tube? What's up, Joseph? I'm having a little problems today with my laptop, so we'll just do it from my phone. It's going to be a little bit harder to see for me, but I got this. What's up, Josh? What's up, Bunk Game? Oh my lord! Hey, at least you're putting up points. But didn't Auburn beat Ole Miss? What's up, Apprentice? Yeah, I tried setting my laptop up this morning for this, and it just wasn't working. Every time you click on something, it pop up. It kept taking you to different things, so I just said screw it, turned it back off. We'll just use the phone. Like I said, SEC football too. I said Tennessee probably 45-10. I didn't want to exaggerate with the score or anything. I'm trying to figure out how to keep these messages up here. I guess there is no way. Oh, and I was thinking about this last night, and you brought up a good question right there. What do I think the prediction will be with the Kentucky Georgia game? And to me, and I was thinking about this when I was laying down last night. Georgia, they just seem like they're on a. They seem like they're up on a. They're on a hill, and there's no sight of them going up the hill. Just going back down, tumbling hard. So this is what I would say. It'll be a close game between the two. I don't think Georgia's as good as they think they are. They would be good if there wasn't so much bickering between their players, their coaches, their whole staff. So, a long answer would probably be 34-41, but we'll see what happens. Ohio State pulls out against what's that? Wisconsin? No, Nebraska. 31-20 or 21-30, something like that. Syracuse just whooped the heck out of Wake Forest. I had a good question for y'all last night. And I was thinking, all right, every great team that Tennessee's had, and any other team that's ever been great, they've had one player that was an absolute savage. Hard every play. Who do y'all think that was for Tennessee? Jennings? If he is our Savage, then I mean he needs to step up. He's a great player, but there's a difference between being great and being the greatest. Right now, we need the greatest. Yeah, I believe so, gang. But if we want this team to go where we want them to go, and we all know where we want them to go, then we need more than one great player. I understand it's going to take time to get there, but we need somebody to step up. We need somebody to step up these last games and get us to a bowl. Get us to a bowl. See if we can win that game. Go into off season with a high head. Come out of practice, spring practice. Go into fall. Get ready for some more football. It's crazy that we only have 1 month left of football, of regular season football. Not even that. This season's went by fast. You got a lot of really good players committed. Here's the thing. We didn't know the players that had committed to us during the Bush Jones era with, and I'd hate to say this, but Hurd. I know some people don't like him, but Hurd, he was a great player for Tennessee. Absolutely was. Dobbs, the playmaker, every single play. Kamara, of course, Jennings. But one player that a lot of people have forgot about was people like Kurt Magid. Those were your playmakers. I got other names, but my mind just went blank. Dang it. Yeah, A.J. Johnson, he was good. I mean, the thing with A.J. Johnson, though, was it seemed like he would over-pursue them and just miss them. What y'all know about this Charlotte team? I know they're not very good, but what do y'all know about them so far? Their quarterback looks decent. God. Y'all, go like the video. There's 12 people in here, only 2. I know it's a lot to ask for, but if you just do that, it would help this channel grow so much more. Appreciate you, Bonk Gang. I've had when we were talking about great players, and I said Kurt Magid, A.J. Johnson, Pig Howard. Pig Howard was a great player. A lot like Jennings, tough, but he was a lot littler. I mean, he almost won it for us against Georgia, I believe. What was it? 2014, 2015? That was a heartbreaking loss. I believe it was 2014, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, though. 2013. Okay. I still remember it like it was yesterday. Him going towards the end zone on that jet sweep to the right side, to the strong side. There's a couple players out there. One hits him in his legs. The other one's trying to push him out. And he gets right next to the pylon. And then let's go with a freaking football. It did hurt, Bunk Gang. It did. I was like, dang it. When are we going to get over this hump? And no doubt, we did get over that hump. Here's my analysis on that. If Bush Jones can beat a good Georgia team 2 years in a row, I mean, we got over the hump of South Carolina, but it did take time. So here's what I think: we give Pruitt the same amount of time. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll get over the hump too. I mean, he's already recruiting better players that actually want to play, that aren't just going to give up during the game. But man, do we need depth. And that showed against South Carolina. That really freaking showed. Yes, we put up the points early, but you could tell depth was an issue. Javen, no problem, buddy. Bonk Gang, I didn't see your message. I got to wait for it to pop back up. Where's my regulars at? Well, you know what I'm talking about. My moderators. Kirby is a great coach, but I wouldn't call him the best in the SEC. Is he the best in the SEC this year? Of course. But he's not the best. These comments disappear so freaking quick. I'm going to try and get it figured out for y'all before the post game. That way, everything can run smoothly. What's up, Space Mountain? Joshua, what year was that? That was, I'm pretty sure that was in the late 80s, about 87. I mean, pretty sure that's the last time Georgia's ever been actually good on a weekly basis. Space Mountain, the game is on SEC Network. Richard Neal, what's up, buddy? Bunk Gang. Honestly, you want to know my opinion? I'm a little nervous on this too. For some reason, I just feel like they haven't really prepared for this team, but have prepared for Kentucky. I have no doubt that we will get this win. I believe that. But if we keep looking ahead, then it's going to be a low-scoring game. No doubt. Our defense, you want to call your SEC yourself SEC caliber? Make the stops today. Rooster Dude says Charlotte is solid, but they have a game all season. I couldn't finish your comment. Maybe when it pops back up. All season, our offensive line is one of the worst in the country. Okay, you should go. You should have them, no problem. Space Mountain says. Rooster Dude, thank you for that comment, man. I ain't really seen much of that offensive line. I've looked up some highlights. I've looked up their quarterback, stuff like that. See you, Joshua Simmons. I hope you have a good day, man. But I ain't really checked out their offensive line. But here's one of the things that I figured. Here's one of the things I figured. Yes, they're a low-caliber team. Auburn won? Heck yeah. The 49ers are a low-caliber team. I appreciate that. That's good advice because I wouldn't have remembered. Foogie? Oh, man. Yeah. I'll keep an eye out on him, okay? What else could we talk about? Well, their linebacker's good, okay. Their quarterback, I've seen him make some plays, but he makes a lot of the wrong reads. I mean, that's just low caliber quarterbacks, but once he gets a hot hand, he has a hot hand, if you know what I'm saying. Here's what I would say then, bunk game. Run it down their freaking throat. If they have a strong, well, if you can find one of their strong points, like you did, then you know to attack that spot. The more you weaken it, the better chances are. One of the weirdest things that I saw, though, all right, we got Jeremy Banks back at running back. That's all great. But here's one thing that I'm wondering. All right, is Fields and me still at running back? And I noticed that they moved JT Stroud up in pecking order. They play 5-man boxes. All right, so they're switching it up from man and stuff like that. Most of the time, when you run 5 men in the box, 4 of them are covering offensive linemen. The 5th one is like a man. You watch out for the quarterback. If it's a run, pop that sucker. So they do have pretty good play calling. I wonder how we fare against that, honestly. Because I've seen looks like that in South Carolina. But, mm-mm. Thinking here. That 5-man in the box could easily be offset with the tight end. And protection should be money. But then you have the case where they drop another man in the box. Maybe even a cornerback blitz off the edge where he can't see it. That's our worst enemy. That is our worst enemy. I hear you, Apprentice. And I'll keep an eye out on the running back too, Bunk Gang. Benny Snell. And a whole lot of puppies. They ain't dogs yet. I'm not too worried about this game. Yes, I am a little worried. But I'm worried every single game. Rooster Dude says, I mean, if they put 5 in the box and give us one-on-ones with our big physical receivers, then they are signing their own death letter. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. If they put 5 men in the box and we can cover their 5th man, they are absolutely screwed. As long as our receivers can get open space. If not, Garantano needs to throw them open. Yeah, they had to be Bonk Gang. Clorox Bleach, I didn't see what you said, buddy. Chat went away too fast. This is the biggest game for Kentucky, and they ain't going to win it. See you, Bonk Gang. Go Vols, baby. Rooster Dude says Charlotte comes corners per hour. Somebody comment so I can read the rest of his message. Just put a period or something. He says, if Charlotte corners put our receivers on lock, then we have a problem. Exactly. I don't know. Running backs, some days they have a hot hand, some other days they don't. We'll see. I'll be keeping an eye out on this game, though. The Kentucky-Georgia game. Rooster Dude, if their corners can put our receivers on lockdown, plus they have a 5th man in the box, that wouldn't look too great for Tennessee. And if they're that good, they need to play Bama or somebody. I don't know. I find myself looking to Kentucky a lot. Let's just hurry up, win this week, and fight with Kentucky. Oh, okay, Apprentice. Richard Neal says Vols are a Power 5. They should smoke these boys. I believe so. I believe so. There's no reason in hell a low rated team should stay with you. No way in hell. I'm going to go ahead and say this. If Charlotte beats us this post game, I'll be laying on the floor, probably rolling around, not knowing what to do. Yeah, let's not even talk about that, because that ain't happening. Be a good game right here if Kentucky can stay with them. Don't get me wrong, Georgia, they are a great team, but I don't think they're anywhere where they used to be last year. I predicted that. Ryan, I was wondering where you were at, buddy. Ryan, so it did send out a notification? Yes or no? Hound Dog, what's up? You lucky son of a gun. Why didn't you take me? Oh, I'd say so, DJ Prater. Okay. I was wondering where my mods were. Man, I'm having a lot of freaking difficulties today with my freaking laptop. It don't want to work at all. But we've brought up a lot of good things right now. Well, this pregame. Here's one thing I would say though that I've left out. 5 men in the box again for them. We either have a tight end on the strong side or the weak side, depending on which way either linebacker is adjusted. Okay. They're more than likely going to have to bring down their cornerbacks. They're going to have a safety high. What does that leave you? If a cornerback makes the wrong read, you will have a gap in the center of the field. Big as hell. Now, I know Ty Helton, his game plan wasn't on these big passing plays. But if you can beat a cornerback, you either have a big chance down the field or you have a greater chance close up on you. You know what I'm saying. I guess let's just run at first and open up some passing plays. We should be great. I don't know. I kind of doubt Georgia a little. All right, Hound Dog. It's no problem. Buddy. I appreciate you coming, though. Seriously. All right, Kentucky-Georgia game just started. Let's see what happens till the game comes on, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and turn up the volume. Y'all can watch if y'all want to. Oh, man, bye-bye. Can y'all actually see it? I got y'all. Yeah, let's see what happens.
He just needs to stay on schedule. Needs to be on time. Obviously, a great start with that first throw. Gain of 11 to Isaiah Epps. First handoff. And a minimal gain on the right side. That's Ledbetter who makes the stop. AT was thinking
Waiting for 4 o'clock so you can watch your Gators. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I'm waiting on 4 o'clock so I can watch my ball. I know, Space Mountain. Man, I look good right here. Uh-oh. I think he was down the first time, though.
Georgia defense. Well, Georgia defensively, keep your eye on linebacker Monty Rice. He's Georgia's second leading tackler. He was all over the field last week against Florida with 11 stops. Mel Tucker told us Rice has a chance to be Roquan Smith-esque. And how about the Georgia defense stepping up? First time they are testing.
My gosh.
A somewhat maligned Georgia front seven gets the stop. Interesting play call there by offense.
That didn't look too great.
Not wanting to put the ball in Terry Wilson's hand, decides to run the ball with their bell cow.
Of course, Ryan. If Georgia can win this game, and they probably will, then it'll be that and Bama. In the SEC championship, of course, Bama wins.
Slip for the first. He sees, and there goes Nicole Harmon down the sideline, across the 55, across the 50-yard line. Harmon is wrestled down.
My God. See, we need somebody like that at Tennessee. We need somebody like that. That's what we're missing. Explosive plays. What's up, Roger? Waiting for this Tennessee game. How you doing, buddy? State Prom. My God. Kentucky don't look that great. They're getting to the ball, but they're missing the tackles. Man, I'm still disappointed too. It sucks because we know we were the better team. Just couldn't get the win, but just look forward to Kentucky. Fubar, here's what I think. If we can play a close game with Kentucky, we should beat them, say, in the fourth quarter. Missouri, I don't know. Vandy, I'd love if we just smacked them the hell around.
Second and goal. Holyfield, left side, wrestled down forward. Third and goal, Georgia against one of the stoutest defenses in the nation.
You can tell our offensive line's really lacking. when you see a good offensive line, yeah. Man, I hope we do so bad. I hope we do. We need it.
Do they give him a two-way go by getting him outside the pocket, or will he throw the football to these extremely talented receivers? What Lynn loves to do here is throw the fade, and we got a matchup down here to the bottom of the screen. Holloman matched up as a fade receiver. They can go over the top or back shoulder.
Oh. Freaking Nada, of all people. They got a good tight end, though.
Since the end of the first half last week against Florida, where he caught 4 balls in that clock drive right against it to finish the half against the Gators. Beautiful effort here, shaking man-to-man coverage and giving Brown a place to throw the ball. A perfect start for Georgia. Hardman with a 64-yard return.
Ryan, here's what I say. It's going to be a long shot. Do I think we can do it? Absolutely. It's going to take a lot, though. And this team better change this week or they're done for. And that's just real talk. Every game's a must-win. Every game's a must-win. Especially to me. Because I hate freaking losing. I think everybody hates freaking losing. Now, that Florida-Georgia game was a must-win.
Remember your first bike? No, your first real bike. So can you imagine the feeling you'll get from your first real truck?
Yeah.
The GMC Sierra.
But we still have a chance of getting there. It's going to be a lot harder. Just because you don't have 4 wins yet. Yes, we'll probably get a win with this game. But then you have to beat Kentucky, Missouri, or Vandy. You have to win at least 2 of those. Who do I think those 2 will be? Honestly, it'll probably be Kentucky and Vandy. I'd say we'll lose a close one to Missouri because, man, their offense. Once they're running good, Yeah. Yeah, right. And the way we have started the bottom of this schedule, that don't look promising. But I have to believe we can get there. We have a good enough team to get to a bowl game. It's just we made so many damn mistakes. I know. We'll get off here in a minute. That way I can get ready for the game. That way y'all Florida fans can get ready for the game. Oh, no. Space Mountain. What are you doing with your life? Go Gators! I'm just kidding you. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care the bowl, honestly. As long as we can get to a bowl, I'll be happy. Yes, there's a lot of work we'll have to do after the fact, but for recruits, a bowl game is everything. A bowl game will probably equal better results in recruiting. I know. I said this earlier. It's a lot like the late 80s, where Georgia, they just basically dominated. And yes, they didn't win very much against Tennessee. But if you want the SEC to be what it used to be, then you need Tennessee and Florida to get back to where they used to be. And to be honest, let's be honest, South Carolina wasn't far behind in those days. And here's another thing. We have to beat Kentucky this year. We haven't lost to them at our home field since the freaking Cold War. You know it, Ryan. You know it. They did the same thing when they had Randall Cobb. They got really good, and then once he left, they just dropped off. It's like they can only get one great player at a time. Not every 4 years.
That's exactly the width of your mower. When you're done, it looks so good.
Who'd the Gamecocks play?
And it gets 127 miles.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
If I was him, I would leave. Okay, that is right. That's pretty high scoring. That means no defense. What pissed me off the most last week was we're supposed to have this great defense, great play caller. And it just seemed like it didn't matter the call. South Carolina just cut us for yards every single time. Oh, I know. The last I seen from the Clemson-Louisville game was, I believe, Louisville was at 9 points, and Clemson just ran basically a power O for 95 yards to make it 63-9.
CBS Sports HQ, the all-new 24/7 sports news network available on your phone, computer, and connected TV devices.
If you're a Tennessee fan, though, like I am, you have to believe something's got to give. Something's got to change if you want this team to be back. Because that has just caused us issues. We don't look as good as Kentucky. And that's what pisses me off the most. It's because we are so much better than Kentucky. Yeah. Yet when Butch Jones left, everything went to hell. Well, before he even left, everything was hell. Exactly, Ryan. Exactly.
Well, this is where Kentucky wants to make its hay. They got stopped last time against Missouri, over 3 on 4th down.
I'll just be happy when I'm older and Tennessee's doing good every freaking year, and I'm still on here talking my crap. That's a perfect world. I believe so. I believe so, Space Mountain. A lot of people are iffy on him. You got these other fans from other teams that's just going to talk trash about Jeremy Pruitt. And then you have these dumb Voltards out here who just believe every freaking word somebody says to them just because their team's good. Just because your team's good doesn't mean you're right. I believe we got the guy. I believe we do need to give him all kinds of time. But here's the thing for me. Yes, we got to give him time, but he's got to win for us. Maybe not this year, but once recruits start getting older, he needs to win for us. And I believe he'll do that. You have to believe so, Space Mountain. You have to. You look at the recruits that he's already gotten in his first year, double that in 5. That's my fault. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Been running for 45 minutes. That's perfect. Of course, I'll be here after the game. If y'all are in here and haven't liked the video, go ahead and like it. If you're watching this and haven't subscribed yet, I ask that you please subscribe to me. As y'all already know, I love y'all. God bless y'all. And go Vols, baby! Later, y'all.